Alright mate, how you doing? Welcome back to another England vlog from Russia. We're now in the city of Kaliningrad, which is the host city of the England versus Belgium final group game. Now, as you should know by now, England have already secured themselves a spot in the first knockout round. This final game though is very important because it will decide who goes top of the group, which technically could mean an easier draw. And the interesting thing about where we are now in Kaliningrad is even though it's part of Russia, it's not actually connected to Russia. Okay, you've got the biggest country in the world, Russia. Then, if you go west towards Western Europe, you have Latvia and Lithuania, and then you have Kaliningrad. It's this tiny little Russian outpost on the Baltic Sea. We are going to explore Kaliningrad a little bit today. We just flew in this morning, a little bit tired, but we're going to go explore the city. The England match is tomorrow, so we can get settled in ahead of that. And then of course I will be taking you to the game. This is our Airbnb that we're staying in Kaliningrad. I'll show you a view. This is what we're dealing with view-wise. There's like a little Kaliningrad London Eye thing over there. Big old lake in the distance there as well. So we're going to go and get amongst it. There's also some sort of training facility down there with like Russian colour-coded seats. You know I love a football training facility. Look at that, pristine condition. Some guys doing some laps around the track right now, in fact. We've got Germany versus Korea on right now. This is important because we could play Germany in the quarterfinals if we get to the quarterfinals. Mike, should we go and explore Kaliningrad and watch some more football?
Let's go and explore Kaliningrad and watch some more football.
Lovely. Okay, we found a pub called the Britannica. Unbelievable menu, probably the best menu we've seen so far. Loads of food options. Oh. Germany, Korea is 0-0. Sweden are beating Mexico 2-0, which means as things stand, Germany are going out, which could be huge for England's chances. Guys, the Germans still haven't scored. Honestly, the Germans could be going out. The world champions could be going out. Come on, Korea. Come on, Sweden. Sweden and Mexico to go through. We will take that all day long. Food's arrived, but in bigger news,
Germany, got out for food. Germany are going home. Korea just scored 1-0.
South Korea have scored. It was given offside, then VAR decided it was a goal. Germany are going out. This is massive. So it looks like to be Mexico and Sweden going through. We could play one of them, or Brazil maybe.
2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes to change this around.
So Germany have got to score 2.
Yeah, they've got to score 2 goals. Not happening.
Well guys, everything's good in the world. Germany are out the World Cup. Sum 41 is playing on the stereo. Looks like we might have to turn what's going to be a quiet meal into a celebration, especially if Brazil go out as well. Cheers to that. Mike, how's the burger?
Got a little bit here.
Is that why they gave you gloves to eat it with? Look.
Actually, genuinely.
They gave us gloves.
But
stick them on.
I'm not wearing gloves to eat my dinner. You wear gloves in surgery. Sometimes I wear gloves and change the oil on my car. No, 1,000 times no. I'm eating my burger with my hands. Celebrations, Germany are going home.
You've still got it on your face.
Spencer, where do you stand on the whole idea that real men eat their food with their bare hands? Not this boy.
I don't stand anywhere, mate.
Like you're about to do a...
Look at that, that's why they give you gloves, mate. That's pure liquid nitrogen.
You're going to... you're about to do an examination of some sort with those gloves on.
Cough for me. Oh, mate! Hold your bun open. I'm on a diet.
It's because your gloves are too slippery, bro.
That backfired. That's what the Germans said, anyway. Right, so we've left the pub, walked into this kind of market area of Kaliningrad, basically just on an absolute high that Germany are out. Sorry German fans, bit of schadenfreude on my part. You could say I'm getting joy in someone else's pain, but I am. This is good for England, and it means we can have a new champion. Whatever happens, a new nation will be World Cup champions, and that's usually what happens every World Cup, because very rarely do the current champs win. So who's it going to be? Could it be England? Could, you know, even if we lose to Belgium tomorrow, wouldn't be a nightmare. We can regroup, we can go again. I'd rather lose in the group stage than lose in the knockouts, obviously. This place smells very fishy, by the way. I think it's a fish market. We've still got some more games tonight, including Brazil. If Brazil get knocked out tonight as well, we're going to have to celebrate, because that will be huge for England's World Cup winning chances. Massive. Although the very English thing to do would be see Brazil and Germany get knocked out and then ourselves get knocked out by someone like Sweden or Mexico. No disrespect to them. Found some England fans. Rangers, Leeds, Huddersfield, Bradford, Charlie Morley loyal. They are loyal to Charlie Morley. I like that.
I like it too.
Right, we've found where the England team are staying. Got some news guys there. Radisson Hotel there is where the guys are going to stay tonight. And as I read on an article online, awkwardly, just over there,
don't do it, boys,
is a strip club.
Big day
we do
tomorrow.
not want any news articles about Marcus Rashford going to a strip club. Marcus, you're too good for that.
And we want you to get a decent night's sleep as well. So
he might play tomorrow as well, because Southgate might rest Harry Kane.
Exactly, and it's not a bad tactic. If he does that, it's a decent tactic. And Rashford's handy, mate. When he came on against Tunisia, changed the whole pace of the game.
What
So
about-
I'm actually rooting for Russia to come on.
What about the chances of stopping Harry Kane being top goal scorer though? Do you not care about that?
Not really. I care about winning the World Cup. Sorry,
Me too.
Harry.
Me too.
Sorry, Harry. Stay out of the strip club.
We found the Belgians. I didn't know their number 10 was called Sublime.
Good player.
Here's the England flag.
England flag.
Belgians.
Belgians.
I've got a Belgian here as well.
Hi there. Zen Beston here. Big Belgian fan. These guys here, they are here for the big game tomorrow. We have the big party. They are a little bit concerned though about this layout on the floor here.
Yes.
England, I get on level with you. As a big Belgian fan myself, I am worried. The English are very good.
Right, I went for a little bit of a walk in the woods and I managed to find a local Kaliningrad tour guide.
You want me to talk now?
Yes, can you tell me whether I can find some interesting architecture?
Come with me.
Walk faster.
Okay, sorry.
You're in what country you?
England.
England, yes. Stonehenge, Kaliningrad, Stonehenge.
That's Kaliningrad Stonehenge.
Very good.
Nice. Can I go and touch it?
Yes,
Thank you.
not too much touching though.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to be fair. Yeah, very nice. Oh, lovely. Simply lovely. Doesn't smell at all.
Welcome to Russia. Kaliningrad. Oh yeah.
Movies 2 for 1. Comparethemarket.com.
Come again?
Well, Brazil are through. They've won their group. No massive shock there, of course. Brazil, one of the favourites going into the World Cup. They're still in it. To have them and Germany knocked out in the groups would have been too good to be true. So there's still a chance England could play Brazil in the quarterfinals, but we've got a couple of games to go first before we get there. Tomorrow we'll find out not only if England win the group, but also who will play in the first knockout round of the last 16. Right, so guys, while Mike's been sleeping, hey Mike.
Hey there.
I've been working out the possible permutations for what's going to happen to England, okay? So look at this. Technically, if England win our group and beat Belgium tomorrow, or just draw but don't get as many yellow cards as them, it's actually harder for us to get to the World Cup final. If we win our group, we could play Japan, Colombia or Senegal in the last 16. We'll know who that will be by the time we play our game because they're playing before us. Then we could have Brazil or Mexico in the quarterfinals, and then France, Argentina, Portugal or Uruguay in the semis. However, if we come second, we'll have Japan, Colombia or Senegal again, we don't know which one, but we will before the game. Switzerland or Sweden, sorry, but that's very winnable. And then Spain, Russia, Croatia or Denmark. Now, obviously, getting to the final is the ultimate goal, but getting to a semi-final would be amazing. Quarter-final is what I was aiming for before we came to Russia. So basically what I'm saying is, on paper, it's an easier route to the final if we come second. However, you could argue it's better for confidence and momentum if we beat Belgium tomorrow. So either way, whatever happens tomorrow, it's good for England. Also, it massively affects the travelling I'll have to do because I'm staying for as long as England stay. If we win, there's a lot more travelling to do. I think that game would be in Rostov-on-Don, which is like quite south Russia. That game would be in Kazan, which is like northeast Russia, further east than Novgorod. And that game I think would be in St. Petersburg. However, here, 2 of these 3 games would be in Moscow. The other, I believe, would be in Samara. So nowhere near as much travelling to do if we come second, although you could argue that could be a good thing to do more travelling and see more Russian cities. So whatever happens tomorrow, it's going to be very interesting.
Right then guys, big game tomorrow, lots to look forward to. In the meantime, let's have a little look what Spencer's up to. There we go, Spence, what are you doing?
The less glamorous side of travelling Russia, washing, mostly pants. It was needed. We've had a good run. Been here like, I don't know, is it like 10 days now? But things were getting smelly. So I've done a wash.
For the record, I haven't done any washing and I smell as fresh as a daisy.
I can't vouch for that. I can't vouch for that.
Smell as fresh as Spencer's freshly washed clothes.
Your feet are saying otherwise, mate, I'm not gonna lie.
Incorrect.
Right guys, good morning. It is game day. England versus Belgium is today. By the end of today, we're going to know who we're playing in the first knockout round, where we finished in the group, who we can play in the subsequent rounds, etc. But before we talk about that, got some good news and I've got some bad news. Okay, good news is, as we've discussed, we already know England have made it out of the group. That's fantastic. The bad news is, Mike can't come with me past the group stage, okay? He has to go home, he's got to film a new series, and unfortunately he can't come past the group stage. It's been fantastic having him here. Gutted he's got to go home. But the good news is, more good news, there's an opportunity for someone else to come out. So, I was thinking, who should I get to come out to take Mike's place for for the first knockout round here in Russia. Had a couple of options obviously, but there's one man who stuck in my mind. The person who took me to my first ever World Cup 12 years ago. His name, Stevie CB. So we're going to ring my dad now. He doesn't know, and we're going to see if he wants to come to Russia. Hello? Stevie CB?
Hello, hello.
Can you see me?
What are you up to? Yeah.
Dad, how are you?
Yeah, I'm very well. A bit surprised you're calling me. What's going on?
What are you up to at home? How's England treating you?
I'm just about to have a little bit of desk lunch, actually. Come have a look. Look at that.
What you got?
Bit of rainbow trout and scrambled egg.
Oh, lovely. They don't do that in Kaliningrad, mate. They don't do that in Kaliningrad. Kaliningrad. England, Belgium today.
Kaliningrad. Oh, it's the Belgium game today, isn't it? Of course, yeah.
What are you thinking?
7 o'clock our time, yeah.
Do you think England should try and win, or do you think we should try and come second and avoid Brazil?
I think you've got to try momentum and keep winning yourself.
Yeah.
Because winning becomes a habit, same as losing does. So I think you should put the strongest team out, and then hopefully we do well. You can rest a few towards the end.
Yeah, I think both teams are probably going to rest some players, but we'll see. Either way, the good news is obviously we know we're going to go into the knockout stage, don't we? Which is nice.
Yeah, it's a good place to be.
Speaking of which, got a question for you. Okay. You probably don't know this, but Mike, who's obviously been with me in Russia, he's actually got to go home at the end of this group stage because he's got to go and work on a series.
Oh, he's not going to do some work. That gets in the way of football.
I know, it's unbelievable. What do you think he is doing work instead of watching football? Anyway, what that means is that I've got an opportunity for someone to join me in Russia, and I wanted to know, do you want to come out with me for the England first knockout game? And we don't know who we're playing yet, but do you want to come Russia?
What? You're having a laugh?
No, I'm serious.
Right now, I'm going to pack.
You're going to come?
Get the rainbow trout. Of course I'm coming.
Forget the rainbow trout. Get yourself out to Russia.
Actually, one more thing I've got to think about. I've got to talk to the boss.
Oh yeah.
I've got to talk to your mum.
The chairman. Oh, mum. Yeah, is mum gonna be all right with that?
That could be tricky. She's a good girl though. I love her to bits. So hopefully we can have a nice few words with her and get her on board.
Mate, that'd be awesome. Listen, you took me to the World Cup and Seven Saunders, of course, back in 2006, 12 years ago. So I want to return the favour. So you're gonna come?
Wasn't it? Yeah.
You're gonna come and watch England win? Hopefully get through to the quarters, yeah?
Yes, let's do it.
Good man. All right, we'll work out the details later once we know who England are playing. But until then, it's coming home. It's coming home.
Well, the Germans are out, so it's ours. Take it, yeah.
All right, Dad. Good speaking to you, and I'll catch up with you in a bit.
Go on, you England.
Yes. Good man. See you, Dad.
Yes, son. See you later.
Decent. The old man is in. I'm upgrading Mike with a slightly better looking model.
Alright, we're back out in the centre of Kaliningrad. Not long till the first games of the day kick off. Japan versus Poland, Senegal versus Colombia. We'll find out who we'll be playing based on what happens in our game versus Belgium later. Obviously the Tunisia-Panama game means nothing in terms of the group because they're both out.
Colombia have scored. I think that means they'll top the group as it stands. Which means if we finish second, we'll play them.
Okay, so Group H is done. Senegal are out on fair play rule, which is pretty harsh. Poland are out as well, we already knew that. So we know all the ramifications of what happens in our game, what it means. If we win this game, or draw and don't pick up as many yellows as Belgium, we'll win the group and we'll play Japan in the first knockout round. That's winnable, very winnable. If we draw and pick up more yellows, or we lose the game against Belgium, we'll come second in our group and we'll play Colombia in the first knockout round, which is going to be a little bit harder than Japan, with no disrespect intended to Japan. Yes, we could think about Brazil and all the other teams we could play after that, but right now, my current thought is, let's just try and win the group and play Japan. Then I think we can get our first win in a knockout game in like 12 years. And if that means playing Brazil, so be it. It'd be a good problem to have. So let's just go and win this game, or more importantly, win our group. Come on, England.
They're poorly singing Don't Take Me Home. On our way to the stadium, nice little river walk, scenic route. No one else seems to have gone this way, Mike. I'm a bit concerned.
Well, there's loads of people over there.
Yeah.
They just chosen not to walk beside the river.
Okay, well, joke's on them, because look how lovely it is.
Okay, we've had the idea of getting a boat to the stadium. We walked past it and they went, stadium? And we thought we'd just get a boat there, mate.
So we're doing.
What could possibly go wrong? Let's get on. Woohoo! No life jackets needed.
Yeah, just good.
We're on a boat. We're on a boat. We're on a boat. He's ready.
All right, mate.
We're on a boat.
We're on a boat.
Did not think I'd be getting a boat to the stadium today, but that's what Russia's all about. Changing things up, mixing it up.
We're on a boat.
Proof we're on a boat. There's the water.
Just,
There's our captain.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Don't take me home. Please don't take me home. I just don't want to walk to the stadium. I'm going to get a boat with my Russian friends and me and Mike. Ta-da! I can hear some England fans over there. Oh, England fans in Russia. We haven't really gone past any England fans for a while, any fans at all, to be honest. I'm a little bit worried we're not actually going to the stadium.
What a stadium. He said stadium, but maybe stadium in Russian means something else.
Maybe he's taking us to like Latvia. I wouldn't mind a day trip to Latvia, I'd just rather watch England-Belgium first.
Yeah, let's go to Latvia tomorrow.
Look at that action. That is a boat. Mike, as much as this is lovely, I'm not sure this was the quickest way to get there.
It's definitely not the quickest way to get here. We've been on the boat for a while now. Pleasant though. Worth missing the first half for. I'm not worried, we'll still win it.
We're there.
We've landed.
There's a stadium in the distance. That's where we're going.
Do you want to know a fun fact about the stadium?
What?
Smallest stadium in the entire World Cup.
Really? Also, I love the fact that the boat didn't actually drop us off out the stadium. It's like another 5-minute walk.
Yeah, true.
Still
We'll get
fun.
our money back.
But I'm a bit confused. We've got a guy in front of us. He's got a Chelsea top on with Hazard on the back. Does that mean he's supporting England or Belgium?
Shall I ask him?
Yeah, ask him.
Hello, mate. Hello. Who are you supporting today?
Oh, good question.
It is a good question.
We're confused because you've got Hazard on your back.
So,
I appreciate
your observation of this. My father is British.
Okay.
He comes from Sussex.
Okay. I know Sussex.
I came to Russia supporting Belgium. Right. So today,
Is that because you've got a Belgian family or no?
no, just because I love the Belgian players.
Right.
What's wrong with the English players?
Nothing wrong with them, but they just fail as a team in every World Cup since '66.
It's true. It's true.
That's okay. I understand.
Although you could argue we've done better than Belgium in World Cups.
Not this World Cup.
No, but in World Cups in '66, which is what you just said.
But this World Cup is what's current right now.
We've
This
done
is
as
the
well.
most important
We've done
World
exactly the
Cup right
same
now.
as they have. Exactly the same.
Yes, and that's why they're level. That's why this will be a great match.
So the short answer to the question is, who are you supporting today?
Belgium, isn't it?
It is Belgium.
Oh, you're killing me.
Just keep going.
All right, cheers, mate. Take care.
Have fun, mate.
Who are you supporting, England or Belgium?
Today I support the many goals.
The goals.
Doesn't matter what gates.
I like that. I'd rather it be England, but I like that. Can Russia win the World Cup?
Oh, in our dreams, yes.
Anyway, good luck to you.
Okay, in Russia we haven't football, we have only hockey.
Take care, guys.
Nice to meet you.
Have fun.
See ya.
And
I like it. It's got zhuzh.
the real deal. And I can give it to you when I need to come along. Belgium, you're my Belgium. The referee for today?
Yeah, decent view.
Right, the teams are out and they're very interesting. He's left John Stones and Pickford in. No Kyle Walker, no Maguire either. He's got Alexander-Arnold for his first competitive start. Danny Rose on the left, Delph, Loftus-Cheek, second start in a row. Eric Dyer, Vardy and Rashford. So no Kane, no Sterling, no Henderson. Very interesting. And then Belgium, I'd argue, is even weaker. No Lukaku, no Eden Hazard, no De Bruyne. Company not back from injury. It's only really Dembele and Courtois that are probably starting their strongest team there. They don't want to win the group either. This could be an interesting game, but I think these two have got a lot to prove up front. Vardy and Rashford could do bits. Let's go.
Exciting, man.
Talk about an identity crisis. I don't get it. Brand new stadium, this. State of the art, Kaliningrad. It's coming home. It's coming. Woo! Decent. We're in position that I thought about it. I thought about who we might avoid in the next round, but you know what? I just want us to win the game. We haven't got a full strength team. Belgium have not got a full strength team. Let's keep the momentum going. 3 wins from 3, win the group, and move on into the knockout round and keep winning. Well, we've got plenty of Belgians around us again. Not as outnumbered as last time.
fish over there.
Under 20 minutes gone. Belgium had a shot cleared off the line, I think by Gary Cahill. We had a couple of close attempts, but nothing groundbreaking. Seems to be like yellow cards going to be the big thing in this game. If you get a yellow card, it could affect that fair play rule. For example, if Belgium get one, then they have to win the game really, because they'll have too many more yellows than us. The draw won't be enough. But right now, pretty tight.
A yellow card. That is big. Yellow card for Belgium. Okay, we're in the driving seat.
But the game's lacking something, you know, it needs a little bit more energy. In the midfield particularly, we're lacking that creativity. You know, no Dele Alli, no Lingard, it's Loftus-Cheek, Dyer and Delph. We're doing a good job, but they're very functional midfielders.
Half time, 0-0. Not happy.
By half time here in Kaliningrad, 0-0. Not a massive game in terms of entertainment. You know, the closest anyone's got is the clearance off the line for Belgium. You have to say, you wonder whether either team really wants to win. Like, they're trying, they are trying, but no one's really got that cutting edge right now. Belgium have picked up the 2 yellow cards, which means, as things stand, a draw, if it stays like this, we top the group, we go through, we play Japan, and then potentially Brazil or Mexico. We can't think about that right now. I said before the game, and I still feel the same, let's go out and win this game. If we're going to top the group, let's top it properly by beating Belgium, not when some silly fair play rules go. Be interested to see what substitutes both managers do. Do they bring on the big boys? Do De Bruyne, Hazard, Lukaku come on for Belgium, or do they just not risk them? Likewise, do we get Harry Kane on? I had a dream last night, we won this game 3-2, Harry Kane come on as a sub, and then got injured. I hope that doesn't come true, because that's more of a nightmare than a dream, to be honest. I'd rather him not play. Either way, let's go and win the game, and if we lose in the process of trying to win it, it's not the end of the world. Guys, in true halftime fashion, I found #zone Chris Mackey, MacPack. What are you saying, mate?
Hashtag it first.
Who are you supporting as an American? Who are you supporting in this game?
I'm here, I live in England now. I'm fully on the England train. However, I'm here for great football. I just want a great event. I want a great tournament. I want some upsets.
Do you think you've seen great football first half?
Yeah, man. Football's great in general.
Do you think both teams want to win this game?
I think Jamie Vardy is going to end up scoring a historic goal. Look, the most England thing that England could do right now is score an amazing game winner that ends up screwing them later in the tournament.
Sure.
Am I wrong?
Sure.
Am I wrong? Good luck,
Mackie,
guys.
good to see you, mate.
Don't go changing.
Come on. Good hit, 1-0 down. Come on, England, bounce back.
173.
It's all over. England 0, Belgium 1.
Well guys, it appears the Belgians have fallen perfectly into our trap. Seriously, that's quite annoying we lost, but you could look at it as a positive. I don't think Gareth Southgate wanted to lose it, I don't think the England players wanted to lose it, and I didn't want to lose it. But now we have, it's done. We move on to Colombia. If we can beat Colombia, which is a big if because they're decent on their day, we would have essentially achieved our objectives. That was my objective as an England fan going into this, get to the quarterfinals, win a knockout game for the first time in 12 years. If we beat Colombia, it shows progress. Anything further than that is just dreamland. And if we do get past Colombia, we're playing Switzerland or Sweden. No disrespect to them, but we could beat them and we could be in the semi-final of the World Cup.
We've just got to beat Colombia, and then we move on from there. So yeah, of course it would have been nice to beat the Belgians today. Of course it would have been nice to get 9 points from 9 in the group. But if you'd offered me guaranteed progression from the group and a last 16 game with Colombia before the tournament began, I would have taken it, quite frankly. That's what we've got, that's what we'll have. Also guys, if we're really real about that game, it wasn't really England versus Belgium. That was England B team versus Belgium B team. Did we learn much from that about the quality of England and the quality of Belgium? No, they didn't have De Bruyne, they didn't have Lukaku, they didn't have Hazard. We didn't have our main man Harry Kane, we didn't have Dele Alli or Lingard, our two creative forces in the midfield, which we definitely struggled without. I'm surprised Gareth Southgate didn't bring on Dele Alli, to be honest, unless he's still injured, because he didn't use him last game, and he could have come on and done something in that game, I think. But anyway, we go again, it's a new team next game, hopefully a new result. Look at that lake, so peaceful, so tranquil, so Kaliningrad. Come to Kaliningrad. Right guys, it's the morning after the night before. Me and Mike are leaving Kaliningrad today. We're going to get a flight to Moscow, and then from there I'll go on to watch the first knockout round, which is in Moscow. My dad will be joining me. Mike is heading home though. Mike, thank you so much for keeping me company in Russia. Going back to work on a new series, so thanks if you had a good time.
Work calls, mate. I'm gutted. I don't really want to go. It's been amazing. It's been incredible. You're a legend. It's good to hang out with you again. Give us a quick cuddle.
The thing is, I was hoping Mike would stay, and then when we lost last night, I realised the good luck charm with Mike is now over, so I'm happy for you to go to it.
I don't think I was ever a good luck charm. It was pure skill, England, all the way.
Hopefully we can go the distance. But guys, don't forget, make sure you follow Mike on Instagram. He's so close to 10k followers now. Let's get him over the line. Absolute legend. Thank you for keeping me company in Russia. It's been fantastic. Group stages are done. Next video will be the knockout round versus Colombia. Come on England, drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. I'll see you next time. Until then,
don't go changing.
He knows it.
Oh, one more thing. Wes, thanks a lot for everything, for sorting out all the accommodation, flights, all that stuff, but you're still a knucklehead.